Hello, Zemalf here. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, and welcome to all of you live here for a Happy Friday stream. Let's play more Dwarf Fortress, and hopefully with less technical issues than in the previous one, where we tried 2.5 hours to embark into the area where I wanted to embark, but game refused to generate a proper map, so instead of going in the northwest, we settled in the frozen tundra in the south of this world and started building our Deeptown fort. I was planning to go down into the magma sea, into the cavern layers anyway, but it was kind of fitting for this frozen tundra that we settled in. So we are not spending much time on the surface. It is untamed wilds, and it's also I think at the moment yet another snowstorm. We've had a lot of those. There's some animals on the surface. Wait a minute. Are you at the edge of the map? No, you are hanging there because I allowed you to. We have another chapperer in the cavern layers. One of the chapperers sneaked in just before I secured this little part of the cavern, in this kind of let's say part that's connecting two sides of the cavern, and one of them chapperers sneaked in before I placed the final piece of wall. Like literally, we were one piece of wall away from securing the whole place. I already said that everything's okay, but everything was not okay. They attacked my two dwarves, which actually does remind me that we never built a hospital. So I don't know how badly wounded we are in here. Right lower arm is dented. I guess it has fixed itself. Who knows? Might be infected. We'll see how that goes. So one dwarf died, but then we got 7 more migrants, and with those migrants we got amazing news. We got amazing news because not only are we getting migrants from the first fortress we built for this once dead civilization, we are also getting the dwarves with their nicknames, if we had nicknames in the previous fort. So one example was Vinsanti, a legendary engraver, legendary cook, legendary weaponsmith, coming to aid us from all the way up from north from Woodfight. And I knew we would be getting the migrants, but I was not thinking that we would actually be able to get there with their nicknames, so we know who they were in the previous fort, which is fantastic. So we got a couple of those. We got Vinsanti coming from Woodfight, and then we named others because the queue for the names is new. We might actually get duplicates here, so then we'll do something like name them the second or junior or something like that. And then now that we know this, if we're gonna build a third fortress for the civilization, I know that the nicknames are gonna stay. So we will keep them unique and see if they come to the next forts or not. Yeah, and Nicholas here is a monster hunter. It's the monster hunter, and also kept its nickname from the previous fort. This does remind me, I never gave an office for our expedition leader, and we need to move all this stuff we have here to move all this stuff into down below, and I'll need to do some things right away. I'll actually build a trade depot right here. We'll just make this out of the nearby shale, so that we have the trade depot, because it will be coming in a season. And then what I was thinking is that we could quickly, still up here on the surface, actually make some rock crafts, and I will be making them next to the trade depot. And because we don't have the caravans coming, the wagons coming for the caravans, they can still come through the stairs, and we'll fix this whole system to be more secure later. Hopefully nothing too bad happens before that. So let's do that. And since we don't have a stockpile at the moment, whatever rock crafts we create, they will be stockpiling in this workshop, and then we can just take them directly into the trade depot without using much time. And actually, let's cancel that removal. I do want to make... We have very limited wood at the moment, but I do want to make some wheelbarrows to speed things up. So let's do those. Actually, what's the... That is 30. Those are same weight, okay. So that's the plan, to get a little bit of trade until autumn. And then we start moving the dormitory down. Do you have any tips on reviving a dead civ? I just started a new fort for a civilization that had 0 sites and 13 people. Not that many tips on it. I did it in the previous fort with wood fight. You will, first of all, you will continue getting migrants. Migrants, even that you don't have sites, you will get the 2 built-in ones, and you will continue to get migrants as long as you trade with the caravan that comes. There's a chance that the civilization is completely dead, and I think then you wouldn't get you would only get the 2 migrant waves, and you would stop getting caravans. But I think that requires that every dwarven civilization would be dead in the world or something like that. But anyway, just keep on playing. You will get the migrants, and then my original plan was to build like quick forts, multiple forts for the civilization, and then build a mountain home. But we ended up finding elephants in wood fight, so I started training them, and because that's 10+ year endeavor, I ended up building a new capital for the civilization, and with that we are getting a lot of really great migrants. But not much to it. It's just like any other fort. Maybe one thing is that if you have, this is something I kind of did only at the very end. Check your civilizations, and if you don't have, like we don't have here any, we don't have any human or elf connections, wait for that 1 year when humans should come on the summer, elves should come in the spring. If they don't come, you should make contact with the nearest elves and humans, at least humans, because they have really good trade stuff with them. And how you do that is that you pick one of their sites. Actually, we don't have any squad, so is it so that we can't do them? Oh, we can. Okay. So what you would do is you just make a squad with 1 dwarf, and you select the humans or something, and you do a one-time tribute. Don't worry, this will not cause war, but it will. They will either say yes or no, doesn't matter. The tribute itself is not the thing, but you will make contact with that civilization, and they will start sending caravans. I think you can also do this with other dwarven civilizations, but I haven't done that. I think, like, this is just this has never had it, not even in the previous version, but I think this should have, like, actual, like, diplomat visit option, that you could actually just go and introduce yourself to a peaceful civilization instead of doing this, that you go, give us money, give us something, and then they, oh, no, we won't, but we'll come with caravans. So I think there should be a peaceful option here. I think hopefully that will follow in the upcoming updates. But anyway, that's how you can introduce your civilization to other civilizations who don't know about you yet. So that's something I would do, because with the dead civilization, it might be that everything is unaware of you, because you were already dead. That also happened to me with goblins. So I was actually not attacked until I provoked another war. That might have all these things might vary, but that's what happened to me. We were in complete freedom, complete peace to be able to build whatever we wanted until we were ready for the war. So it was it was easier than I thought it would be, because the goblins, for example, did not siege us for a very long time. Okay, that would be my new dining hall. That would be the new dining hall. I did bring the plants here. Let me see, I need to prioritize. Oh, wait, we lost... well, we didn't lose miners, but I stopped mining with the woodworker and the militia commander. So some of these new guys will need to mine. So let's make... I think I need to protect Vinsanti a little bit at the moment. Vinsanti is quite an asset with legendary weaponsmith and legendary cook and legendary engraver as well. I think Paskinger can mine, and let's put you into mining as well. We need to do some mining here, so but I'll keep Tommy and Holsky in uniform. They are carrying their battle axes. No one is cutting wood at the moment. So that we can... So those guys only will engrave. So that we can deal with whatever might come on the surface. We need to secure the surface as well, that's one thing. Okay. And then what else? What else? I'm thinking about the immediate things we need to do. Actually, I will move this. I'll move this inside. So I might want to use that space for a farm at some point, so I might as well put it there now. This is kind of a staging area. We will be going deeper into the magma sea, but now that we are here in the cavern layer 120 almost below the surface, we are in a good place. Good place here, and the trade depot is being built. Yeah, we will move those down. I think what I want to do is assist the stoneworker a little bit and make a small stone stockpile here with the other stones, and we'll set this one to have wheelbarrows. And I will actually make that 6, because I will also want to make a wheelbarrow on the surface. That petition is probably for monster hunting, I'm gonna guess. We don't have that office yet, so that's one thing. Did I ever... Never created... Never gave the manager the office. I think I will make a small office there. I kinda like that spot. Let's cut those ones out. Let's do this now, so I can put that in action. I think I will accept this. We'll be keeping the caverns a little bit more open, so there's a chance they might actually do something. And especially since that was a named one from the previous fort, even more welcome than usually. smooth that. Smooth that. We got some migrants. Let's see what else we going on here. Someone was grieving at some point. Well, we did lose a dwarf, so that's given. Wait, where did we find black diamond? Ah, right. Okay, that was because we opened the... We are just seeing those. I was not... Wait a minute, I didn't accidentally step into... Step into obsidian. Not that one. Let's engrave memorial slab for our lost friend. We made a tomb right where he died. Not sure if I'll follow that practice in the future, but I think that was fitting. Fitting that we have a memorial for the dead dwarf, for the price he paid. Did I actually set this to be... I set that to be other stone. Other stone, and we will do the same thing in here. Stone. Rafters. Stone, other stones, all. Wheelbarrows. We also have some iron ore here with limonite immediately below the surface, which kind of downside for current forts because we are deep down. But let's set up a drinks top side, food, drinks like that, and say this one is drinks cavern free. Okay, let's let the game run for a bit. Everyone is... Yeah, this is pretty funny, as it seems that for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm getting the same monster hunters in all the forts. So we have built one that we started with beers in this world. That was a different civilization. Then we built Woodfight, which was the second, and now we have this Deeptown. And we are getting the same mercenaries, the monster hunters and soldiers, and this one has been on all of them, and they kind of keep the status that they are still monster slayer in all of those. It kind of looks kind of funny, and they have been part of everything. A little bit odd. Okay, but yeah, let the game run there a bit. Let them haul things. We have 120 levels to haul, so things will take a little while for us to get the things down below. Oh right, we don't have the slab. Wait, we never built the slab? Oh, the slab was there. Okay. It's just being brought here. There we go, let's do that. Okay. Hauling. There's also a meeting because they are angry. Let's do a place for the table and a chair here quickly. So I've had them without an office for quite a long time now. I think they will finish hauling this stuff first. Oh, there we go. Nice. Let's do a table. Let's do a throne. So the throne first. Oh, okay. They got on the job so fast. Okay, looks like the miners are back in their job and doing the smoothing and engraving and all that, so that's good. Ooh, yeah, engraving masterpieces right away. Love it. Love the legendary engraver. One of the most valuable things you can have in your fortress. Are these any good? Not much. We don't have much of a stone carving skills. Chair. Let's make some rock doors. Let's make 4 for now. Okay, let's do office. This will be the expedition leader. I will call this the bookkeeper's office. Even that at the moment it's everything. Okay, why are you sleeping there? Did you not bother to run up here? Oh, I did not mark that as a dormitory. Well, that kinda sucks. Guess I can take those beds out and move them anyway. Interesting, that might have been so far away that they didn't bother running. Let's make oh, it's just bed. Let's make 5 beds. 5 more beds. Do we have a door already? No, we didn't. The monster hunter doesn't actually have that many kills. I don't think they have any. They are not that useful unless you have the caverns open. That's just reality how they work. Try to do as good of dining hall from the start. So that's a dormitory now. Table. We are a little bit inefficient at the moment because we have stuff up on the surface and we have stuff down here, and they are kind of split until we get everything moved in here. Everything moved in here. Okay, so we got these done. That's good. To do these stairs. Actually, let's do these first. This will be barrels and pots. It's on the top of the still and the kitchen, so we go furniture, all, no types and barrels and pots. At the moment it's everything, and we start adjusting things in here, so we take barrels and pots away from this one. There we go. Nice to see some pigtails and plump helmets there. So we can actually start doing, let's do our first recurring order, which is brew drink from plant. Let's start by doing 2 at a time. So what we're gonna do is that we have fermentable plants. Let's keep that at least 12 at the moment. And then we want that we have food storage items. Let's make that 4 at the moment. And the rest of the thing with drinks, we will just do that at most for now. Dwarves drink, I think it's 5 times a year or something, so kind of we need and one brewing produces more drinks than one. But we, I think at this stage, kind of, we probably want like 10 times the population. Kind of to be on the safe side, and it also gives us back the seeds when we brew them. So let's keep the drinks flowing. And then we'll start looking at the options we have. I'm thinking that would I actually start farming something else, or will we just go with these for now? I think we'll go with these. Let's bring the beds, if they are available. There we go. Now we have a proper dormitory down here, which means we can take all the beds out from here. Well, I guess if someone wants to sleep here, they can still keep that. The dining hall we need to set up here as well as fast as possible. Also, before I do that, we do need to have some tables for it to wait for those orders. And also, as we were talking about that rebuilding a dead civilization, which is what I'm doing, and one in the chat had a question about that. Especially after you retire the fort, your civilization will live on its own. So, for example, the first fort, this is not part of this current civilization, but the first fort I built, Beers, it shows a population of 500 after I left. That might be partly visitors, but it has grown to be a big one. We had 200 population there ourselves. Woodfight is still staying at 200, so maybe that is counting like visitor numbers or something. And then when we conquered one of the dwarven pits in here, it immediately went to 200 population. Basically, it seemed that there was some like migrants appearing from thin air for this civilization. Let's say that from role-playing point of view, maybe the dwarves were scattered across the land and they heard the word that they have sites again, so they immediately ran into the new one. But then that can happen. And then while I was retiring, my civilization actually took back their original mountain home. Probably because of the power kind of we had built up with our forts. At least that's what I want to believe. So we are now establishing strength here in the south again against our eternal enemy, the goblins that once almost destroyed us. So we will get back to them with this fort as well, hopefully. Okay, let's engrave this dining hall a little bit. And the legendary and Grandmaster engravers are ridiculously fast with their skills. Okay, let's put chairs in first. How many do we have? We have 2. Let's put tables in place. Let's put 2, and now we can make this an actual dining hall, like that. Let's take that one away. Except dining hall, cavern free. And because we have the food in here, I actually don't want them to anymore eat in here. So let's remove these ones. And this one will start doing crafts on repeat. And because we don't have a stockpile for finished goods, all the crafts will remain in this craftsdwarf's workshop, and we can just take them directly into the trade depot from there. Just quickly to get stuff for trade for the first visits. And why I'm doing this engraver? Well, first of all, because we got the legendary engraver. This will probably turn my dining hall into a legendary immediately, which is fantastic. Our brewer got the drinks done pretty quickly, which is great. I can also do... Let's do order for... Let's still continue with easy meals. Let's do 2 of those as well. And we want solid items, cookable items, and prepared meals. Let's do at most for now just 70. That is plenty. We can just cook more when we need. And we need, let's make this a 6. 6 and I think it would work if we do like, let's do 2 in there and 6 in that. We need solid items. Solid items to cook, so does that mean that all the first batch of lump helmets went into... Alright, but we don't allow cooking with those, of course. That is correct. That is correct. Okay, so we would need quarry bushes. Quarry bushes if we start producing like really nutritious food from farms alone. Let's change this a little bit because I kind of like this patch here for a farm. So let's build another farm plots right there. They're not really ideal locations, assuming that dwarves walking on these does have a negative negative effect on the yield. I don't know if that's the case, but I've heard rumors, so let's restrict the traffic there a little bit. The dwarves will eat the plump helmets. Plump helmets on its own. It's really weird because there's no music. It is super weird. Wait. Yeah, I guess the game is just giving us an eerie atmosphere. Saying that were my headphones properly connected, but there's just this cavern ambience at the moment. Kinda like it. We can make it more lively by setting a tavern or something. Chair, 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 and chair. Furniture table, table. What are your thoughts about? Ooh, it's already legendary thanks to a legendary engraver. Amazing, amazing. Just this simple hole in the wall is a legendary dining room because of how incredibly good. Incredibly good engraver. This sounds a little bit eerie. Yeah, I started thinking that for the food production we do need something else. So we are still in the summer, so let's start doing some quarry bushes. Those need farmers workshop to process and empty bags. We don't have that many, but I think we can live with it. I'm just set this up a bit. Let's build workshop farming farmer. Let's build it there. And then in this farmer's workshop we'll make an order to process plant to bag, which will be quarry bushes. Let's just actually do that with one. And at the moment this is the only one we have, so we need at least one bag. And we need at least one bag processable plant. And when that is happening, they should do that immediately. And then we can cook with the quarry bush leaves, giving us a humongous boost into our food production. Okay, let's do engraving for the dormitory to make that a little bit more pleasant as well. What are your thoughts? Legendary dining room, beautiful. Beautiful. The caravan is about to come. Has someone been doing the crafts? Not many. Not many. I don't think we have that skilled dwarves, and I kept them a little bit unnecessarily busy. With that, so what do you think about the bedroom? You don't think about anything about yeah, dormitories don't give like happy thoughts, but at least they have beds. So That's an important thing. Cheers. Good, good, good. Setting it up. Setting it up, setting it up. What do we need to do next? At the moment we are completely vulnerable from the top side. So that is something we need to change. I also need to get the meeting area down here instead of having the temple up on top. So I think what I will actually do is let's do it in a way that we do. Let's do a stairway. Actually, I will. Let's use a little bit of ramps in this one. Let's make a ramp. Ramp in here, and then a little bit of like a lobby area here. Just like that, and then we'll have. This would eventually be. Our. No, but I don't want to actually make anything too permanent here. Let's make it 10 by 10 anyway for the maximum dance floor space. So that would be my my temple in just a moment. What else do we? Dining hall, dormitory. I think I want to build my first guild hall as well. So that could be here as well. Looking a little bit, I want to keep this kind of somewhat. Let's see, it's not quite enough, so let's make it. Let's make it like that. No, let's give it a little bit of a shape like that. So we'll make those as meeting areas. Hey Devil Dawn, how are you doing? And those thanks for the following messages are somewhat random. There's a selection of those, but kudos for recognizing the Mission Impossible greeting. Some not everyone might do that, but that's a good one. Okay, more rocks, more chairs and tables. Set them up. And at the moment our population is capped to 19, including that mercenary or monster slayer, so we are gonna get 5 migrants with the second wave, very likely. And then we wouldn't get any in the... Is that all our beds? Yeah. We wouldn't get any with the kind of the trade-based thing. Someone needs to get on this now. Okay, thank you. Get on it. Do it. Okay. Do I need to... Do we have anyone who is even like knows anything about this? Just a farmer. Monagas knows a little bit. Okay, let's prioritize that for a moment. Monagas is not mining nor engraving. They should be doing this. Okay, we do need to set that hospital, but now the question is that do we? I think eventually stuff will happen down here. Stuff will happen down here. This will be the food stockpile. Because we are gonna mostly be fighting the cavern dwellers. Of course, we probably gonna get goblin sieges as well, but we will also get them down here eventually, at least. Food. Oh, no prepared meals, no drinks, no plants as I had those separates, no seeds. No seeds. Right now everything is fine. We can move stuff here away from here later when we do like soap. But those, do I want to remove anything else? Not right now, I think. Prepared meals, strings, plants, seeds. Yeah, that is good. When they have time, they can expand this. Right, that needs constructed stairs. They can actually reach those spots above. Okay, one more table, I guess. Oh, autumn is here. Autumn is here. Yeah, I think with Untamed Wilds, you need to control what you do on the surface. You need to take into account that you are in Untamed Wilds. Don't fish, don't hunt, only cut the minimum amount of wood you need until you are ready to take the agitated animals. Like, just I first, well, and also kind of if you want to make a fortress with a surface project, just don't go into the Untamed Wilds, because you will be annoyed. It's such a nuisance if you want to do stuff on the surface that if you want to do a surface project, just don't go into Untamed Wilds unless you specifically want that challenge, because it will be a challenge. But yeah, I would say that just don't do stuff on the surface. Do what I did here. Just go down, go deep, get the trees from the caverns. Then you will have the cavern dwellers to deal with. But that's a different story. But yeah, that's the thing. The walling is not enough. For example, in Wood Fight we had the giant sparrows and giant wrens, and they just dive bombed from the sky, one-shotted my dwarves when they did. So yeah, like we were able to handle the land animals, the elephants. We even tamed them and started breeding them, but the flyers were something else. But yeah, that's kind of not only to protect my dwarves, but the first thing I do with the default labor profiles is I tell no one fishes. There's always one crossed by default. The game does that. Even if you don't have a fisher dwarf, it crosses one of them to fish. I always go into here, do nobody does this, take the cross away. I go for the hunters, nobody does this, so that if you get like a hunter migrant, they don't immediately start shooting stuff on the surface. So you kind of, it's under your control. Know that the game, otherwise game does it by default if you let them. Same thing with the fishers. And plant gathering is super powerful for food, but keep in mind that that will also agitate the surface because you are doing stuff there. So the kind of all those things in mind. And also the agitated animals do happen in wilderness, but the threshold is much higher, so you can do more stuff in the wilderness. In the calm environment, at least with my first Steam Fortress, we didn't get any on the surface, so I don't think agitated thing is a thing in the calm surroundings. I might be wrong, like if you do a lot on the surface, maybe they get agitated even. I was missing a throne there. Maybe they get agitated even on the calm surroundings, but that didn't happen to me. Come on, quarry bushes. Good. They're getting better. Yes. Okay, but these are our only trees at the moment. And I don't necessarily want to have this stuff here. Let's see. Yes. Hey, Chidisla, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Cheers. I built your big X-trap design you used for the elephants, a roof over half of it catched a lot of the birds. Yeah, that's what I should have done as well. I should have used a roof on that to actually take care of the birds. So that was kind of a tactical mistake from my side in that. But yeah, that's a good thing to do. It does help a lot with them. Okay, let's do a meeting area in here. And let's make this one the generic temple, and we can tell them in here that this is no longer one. Hey, and Devil Dawn, thank you for the sub as well. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. I think I no temple long-term residence zone. Let's actually no, smoothing will take over so hard that I don't want them to start smoothing so much just yet. Okay, rock doors next. One thing I kind of try to do in this fort here now, that I will kind of in the beginning try to only build what we need, and we will worry about all those kind of recurring orders and such when we have established things. To keep the stockpile small, kind of keep the dwarves also relaxed, but then again jumping to do what they need to do as fast as possible. So this will be a weaponsmith's guild. Guild hall, and it will be a weaponsmith, and it will allow long-term residents. There we go. Oh, that is interesting. That's I thought it would actually paint those, but yeah, because I... Oh! The caravan is here. I do like the first caravan message that we get. I'm interested to see kind of what kind of traders do we get. We have the outpost liaison as well. We have the office now, so they will not complain about that. Nice, we got some additional meat because the water buffaloes gave birth. We're also getting kittens and puppies. Yes, we will be eating them all. Right, so now we have all these stone crafts right next to the trade depot. So we can take them straight to the depot. These are no longer in use. That's good. But wait, where's the? Oh, there's the traders. I was like, where's the actual traders? Okay, what I think would be cool if the actual merchants were or their bodyguards would actually be from wood fights. So we would get them some legendary soldiers visiting the place or something. That would be cool. Okay, so the meeting should be taking place in here. Actually, the outpost liaison. This one must be from Woodfight, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ah, unfortunately, this one didn't get a nickname. Yeah, that's a shame. I think it needs a nickname, because we'll be seeing this outpost liaison in the future forts as well, assuming they don't die. Wait, no, we had an outpost liaison in Beers that we had nicknamed. I think so. Yeah, I will name that. Let's take. But let's do it with random pick. Ghost bats. Ghost bats is now our outpost liaison, doing dangerous treks from the north to the south of the continent, bringing us news of the north. Let's see what Ghost Bat has to say. Meeting with Code Dependent. There's much to share. And now this is an important part. What do we need? What will we produce and what we will need for this next year? Let's see, we do have iron here. We have bituminous coal. I think we could ask for trees. So I would just ask for logs, so that we don't have to danger the caverns that much getting trees. So I'll just simply ask for like tower caps and spot tree is nice blue color, so let's take that. Blue and white, like Finland. Anything else? They can't bring much before we get to wagon, so there's that as well. I think with seeds we are fine because we are producing. Of course, if you buy plump helmet seeds from the caravan, then you can more freely cook the plump helmets as well if you are short on food. But I think just so I don't have to worry about it, I will ask for wool thread, and then I will ask for silk thread. Let's ask for cave spider so it's cheaper. Just so that we can do that for strange moods. Assuming we go over 20 population, because that's when the strange moods trigger. So that's also the reason why I limited the population to 19 for now. That we can decide what we do with this fort. So let's do that. They want cheese. Alrighty then. Also, since we are a little bit limited on bags, I think we could do a simple loom and a clothier, and we'll just process the pigtails a little bit and make some bags, and we'll worry about larger scale food production than later. And I will let my stonecrafter continue with the crafts until the caravan is about to leave. Or actually we could do some of the trading now and then do more trading later. Let's do that instead. So let's do move goods in here, and we should have these crafts basically right next to, just 2 tiles away. They are not worth much, but we were able to do some with more or less unskilled dwarves, so good amount of them. So this will get us food at least. Scepters. Rings. So now, because I didn't have a finished good stockpile, they are all here. Piled up in crowns as well. Piled up in that one, so not only can the dwarves possibly acquire them now, but they have 2 tiles to take them to the trade depot. So this should happen relatively fast, even that we have some number of them here. Okay, let's see what they have, and let's mark all. So we have about 400. We can't afford much, so we have to focus on the essentials. Some cheap rope might be handy. They have a gander. We are not interested in that. We can turn the milk into cheese. Plus we get a barrel. So I will take those. Those are good. Getting the buckets, kind of basically getting wood at the same time. So whatever saves us wood is good. So I will unmark these if we decide to take something more important, but just going with because they didn't bring any wood. Any wood with them. Do we need any weapon? We have two axes at the moment, but we can produce our own quite quickly, especially with the legendary weaponsmith. So we don't need those, and they are quite expensive as well. They do have some nice steel gear here, but we're not gonna take those. Bags. We do want to take the cheap bags. Saves us Saves us labor, and we will need those to process some quarry bushes and other things. But focusing on the cheap ones here in the first go. Do we care about the seeds? No. Do we care about sand? Actually, we little bit do. I didn't... Oh, that's a sandbag. I didn't click that on purpose, but I actually do want it. Because I didn't check, but I don't think we have sand here. So just in case someone would strange mood into glass making, it would be nice to have those. So maybe I will take the other one as well. They did bring clothes. I think I will take some of the cheap wool cloth, mostly for strange mood, and we can't afford all of these anymore. We'll have to cut back a little bit. I don't need pigtail clothes. Actually, we don't have any leather, and leather is super cheap. So I think I will take these five leathers here that cost 5. And let's see what else can we afford. I should get some food as well, and I already went over my budget with just those. Hey, there's a copy of Truth About Ignorance. This is the only book we produced with the very late library in Woodfights. So they are bringing the copy here. Fantastic, love it. Okay, we need to cut back a little bit to be able to afford everything. So I think these things that save us wood are good, but I think I can. No, let's take those. I think those are more important than other things because the wood is quite rare. We will drop the 61 white sand. We can live without. Let's take the cheap ones. I will take the wool cloth. I will take the leather. Did they have any? Did they have any silk thread? Yeah, these are quite crucial as well. And that would already be out of our budget range. If we want some food, we need to trade again. But if that's the case, then that's the case. Let's see what would be cheap food that we could take and put into use. Maybe some fish. Fish or meat. Yeah, we can't afford much. Can we afford one of the five costing letters? Yes, we can, but we can't afford another one. Okay. It's about as max that we can do right now. So let's take those. Not needed, and I will continue churning out crafts. They were doing that while we were trading even, or maybe I forgot to bring those. So we can still get more from there. And let's see, the easy meal should now trigger, I think, when the fish gets put in the stock. Hey, more migrants. I think we are gonna hit the 19. But the most interesting thing is that do we get any familiar name from Woodfights? Let's see. Hey, it's Baskinger! Nice. Nice. So we have a Baskinger already here. So let's make the one that was already here. Junior. So I didn't know we would be getting the nicknamed ones from the old fort, but that is cool. And it's also very cool that they are legendary weaponsmith and legendary armorsmith. That is not a surprise, because almost everyone was. in wood fights. So that is not a surprise. They were not married back there, so maybe that's why they came here. Or what was their dream? Great work of art. Okay, they did that already. And we have a weaver, a legendary weaver, but no nickname. No nickname, so that gives us innuendum from the list. Doom. Very highly skilled as well, so this is the benefit of the migrants coming more or less exclusively from the Fort I builds, as they are highly skilled instead of any random ones. We have a High Master Bone Doctor and Master Surgeon. Also a Great Mason, which is interesting because it's almost unused skill at the moment. I think this might be a generated one. Or maybe I just don't. Oh, they are Innuendum's husband. Very nice. Dreams of raising a family. Well, they do have a spouse, so hopefully they make some kids. Sadly, they did come here in a snowstorm. Okay, I will do a random pick for this one, and it is Trune Kingdom. Kingdom. I said pretty valuable dwarf as well, with various skills from the previous forts. So really happy to see that. I think we're gonna get a couple of more up to 19, but let's see. We have a legendary woodcutter and legendary leatherworker. All right, I think I remember this one. They wait, why? How did we actually have a legendary woodcutter leathercrafter? Man, the people in wood fight are some highly skilled ones for sure. This one is Chetramar. Dreams of raising a family. They don't have a spouse yet, so we'll have to wait, and then probably the last migrant for a while is a bull, but then it's also another doctor, who will be shuffle, Der Golf von Mexico. The Gulf von Mexico was one of the early casualties in wood fights, so better luck to this dwarf than the one in wood fights. Also dreams of raising a family. Yeah, we have really good doctor skills now. All we need is that hospital. So let's set that up. A little bit of weapon skills and social skills there as well. That is good. Okay, but yeah, I think that will be it unless we get pets. Okay, there we go. Need to get a bull. I think they should come down to this level. And that we don't have much space for them yet, but we can. Or maybe we could tap into this water here. You know what? Maybe that's something I will do next. So I also need a well. I need a well, and I also need to maybe do some additional irrigation or something. So maybe we would irrigate something. Something in here, but now the thing is, do I want to go and find the magma sea now, or do we do a well first? Like, well and a hospital would actually be good, just considering that we might have one wounded dwarf. or well, maybe their wound is already like too late to fix, but having that hospital would make me a little bit more calm here in the caverns. Oh, you are auto weaving those. I forgot about that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It will, however, process some plants. So I'll do 5. So I'm pretty sure we have pigtails, yeah. Can even do... Oh, let's do 5 for now. And then we can do 5 red and we can make 5 bags. Okay, but yeah, let's see, because we have that water down right there. We could build a pump here. We could... We could. It's a little bit tricky one to tap into safely. I think we can manage. Okay, just looking how will I do that, because we can't. We could pump straight from here, but it's a little bit unsafe with the cavern so open. So I do want to tap into that. So what I would do is I would instead open this one. Open this one. Have a hole here that we would have a wall floor crate over, so nothing can come through it. And actually, let's do it. Let's even add a little bit of. So what I would do is. Open that one. Okay, let's actually do it. Let's do it kind of in a simple way. This would be the water level. We go diagonally so it unpressurizes it. But then what we could do is go. Let's come down with these ones. This would be the one we break. Then I could have... Yeah, this one would be the one we go. Let's actually just come down from here. Then I think, well, hopefully we don't hit anything here, but we'll do let's do a U-bend. Then the water depressurizes to this level instead. And then we could have a place in here that we we get water from. And that would be... Could pump from it, but we could also have a well straight at it. Also, I don't want to have my temple, my well in any sort of meeting area, because someone will always fall into it. So let's change this a little bit. Just dig that first. And then worry about it. So what I'm doing here is I'm tapping into this water, and then I'm taking it down a couple of levels, and then it comes up one level, and it actually pressurizes on this one. But that just in case I have a diagonal one there as well. Now we can have a floor crate in this one to make sure that nothing comes through it. And so in order to place that, I do need to build a wall there. And then we will pump the water, which will, just in case this would be a salty water, it would actually kind of take all the contaminants and the salt away from it when we actually put it in a reservoir. So then from here we can pump into a well, and we can also irrigate an area very, very effectively to pump. So we can actually have the farm somewhere else than just up here. So for the future irrigation things, there should be a door in here. We need, I think we need a couple of rock crates. Okay, didn't run into a anything too dangerous. And then I will make a hole in there. So we'll have a pump here, and we'll have a pump here. And that already gives us an opportunity to take that one down. And then I think that would give me like the actual well could be in here. So then if this pumps it, we would have... don't want to do it too often. So let's do it just like that, and then I will make it a couple of levels deeper. Actually, that won't do. Actually, we can have multiple ones in there, because I think it will work even better if we do it here. That wouldn't touch anything. Yeah, that's good. And then that can be taken out. This one needs the floor crates, but I'm... No, wait, if I put a floor crate in there, whoever comes in here can't come back up. we take care of that? Guess we just make, and this could be then later used for something else. So let's do that and block it. Demonagus. At the moment we don't have any dwarves free max, and we are not doing fishing, so at least not yet. So no dwarf at the moment and no fisher dwarf, but you will be among the first to actually get a dwarf when we do. But we are currently also population capped to 19 because I'm keeping this one small for now. So I'm hoping no one will die, but if someone would, you would also get a dwarf like that. Assuming we would get more migrants after that. Okay, and in here my idea was that I would... Oh, why did I make it like that? Okay, we need to come and hit this one from the top. And it will come down like this, so we need that one in there. That should be with a little bit of priority. Gonna channel that one. So let's do it like that. And we can wall that off afterwards. A little bit over-engineered tapping into the water, I think, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm sometimes obsessed with smoothing in the areas, even that they are left completely unused, but because I can't touch them later easily without draining the water and all that. It's kind of nice to do that. Same thing with those rocks actually. So what we could do is make a dump, temporary dump. And we want that one out and these ones out. This one's out, that one out. That rock out. Okay, so what will happen here is that we will fortify that and make a hole in this one. That. And the water will pour down. That will be a wall. Just have to remind myself about about the plan that I do this the right way. Okay, constructions, floor crates in here. And there will be a floor crate on that one as well. Just so that they can walk on it and not fall in. And now nothing can come through this one when the water comes down from below. So they can't come through the wharf crates. And the water will go down through this one. We'll have a wall. We have any blocks? We have a microgrime block. Let's use that. This will be a water reservoir for a well. And that one won't be used, so it will be... No, actually, it might stay there, so maybe I will have another pump. Another pump in here, and they would be pumping into into an area that I just want to irrigate. That would be like farms, a little bit of a pasture. Of artificial modded place. All that will require pumps. I could do them from wood, but what I think I will do is have. This might be a little bit temporary. Why are you sleeping? In there. You're so tired that you couldn't make it to the dormitory, which obviously is right there. Embarrassed after sleeping without a proper room. Okay, they don't like the dormitory. Well, we'll take care of that soon as well. We will be short on wood to get the beds done. But yeah, why are you sleeping there? I have no idea. Because the dormitory is right there. They are like 10 tiles away from the... not even that from bed. Right, but yeah, I was thinking that we could like... even before we go into the magma sea, we could use the bituminous coal near the surface or on the way down, and just do some basic smithing with that. So we did have some in here, and this was not immediately, so this might be safe to mine. Might be safe to mine in there. We did have more in here, so I think I will do those manually. Manually, we might have more in this mudstone, and we probably do. The seed in the cavern walls, but all we need is some bituminous coal now, because it produces so much coal. Coal from that. See how many do we find from there, and then we want to bring them. Just bring them here for now. Bituminous coal, stone, economic, bituminous coal. Let's take a wheelbarrow or two away from there, and let's put them here. Maybe that can actually have one, and this can continue to have two. Oh, right, I set my... You're telling me I can't trade anymore? Crap. I changed my announcements so I wasn't getting alerts anymore about them leaving soon. Well, actually, just a moment. I will edit that immediately when I remember to my announcements txt. So just a moment. So that will be there for the next time I load in. Caravan, merchant. Is it merchant? Merchant. Merchants leaving soon. So let's have a box for that. So what I'm doing is I'm editing an announcement txt in the Dwarf Fortress folder, and inside that data and init folder. Data folder, init folder. And in there you can find announcements txt, because by default the game doesn't pause on any events, and for many events that you might want to have a pause or recenter or the kind of pop-up box, they don't have that by default. So I'm adding that in this case specifically for merchants leaving soon, because I want to see that. There we go. Then back to the game. And you can stop doing that for a while. But since we have the rocks here, maybe you could do, let's say 10 rock pots for the food and stuff. And the food situation is really good at the moment. We have produced some prepared meals here. We have already done the quarry bushes as well, which is fantastic. They are really good for foods. And assuming Vinsanti, the legendary cook, has been cooking those, they are pretty damn pretty badass foods as well. We have one masterwork food right there, so dwarf happiness should boost up even from the currently unhappy ones. Okay, but let's do this. So are we ready? Are we ready to let the water in here? No, we want a wall in here as well. So this will be kind of mini reservoir here for the water, and then from there we will pump stuff through the crates. And since we have crates here, nothing can come through, and we even have a fortification to kind of to be double safe. And because we are, oh, actually that needs wait. Just in case to pressurize the water to this level, let's have a diagonal movement of the water here as well, so we don't get flooding. Kind of double safe, even that the U-bend does it already. So if you don't know how water pressure works, whenever on 2D level, whenever you have water coming, and if the water moves in diagonal only, it depressurizes, or let's say it pressurizes to that level when you do this, and it also slows its movement a little bit, moves the flow. And then if we look at this in kind of that this we have water in here, so looking at it from the side level, if you will. If you carve down water, so this is z minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. If you don't have diagonal things down here, water will pressurize one level below the original one, so like this. That's why if you have a surface river and you flood your fortress, it floods it all the way to the top, minus 1 level, if nothing else happens. But then you can prevent that by down here. If you down here, again looking from up, you would do diagonal thing like this, it would actually remain on that level instead and not come up. So in this case, what I'm doing is I'm doing that U-bend like this, and then it would already depressure or pressurize to this level, but I have additional diagonal here to make double safe if this water somehow comes from upper level into this one, it still would not flood my place. But also kind of at least at some point flooding your fortress, that's initiation right into Dwarf Fortress, so don't feel bad if that has happened to you. Or has not happened yet, because it will. At some point you will add, by accident, mine into underground sea or river, just tapping into one corner, and all of a sudden everything floods and you are like, what happened? But because you accidentally mined into a tile. Okay, why are the miners? Oh, they are really liking the weaponsmith's guild. Weaponsmith's guild immediately. Okay, let's do. All right, we do need to burn one wood. One wood, but then we will have a smelter. Smelter and workshops, furnaces, wood furnace. Just need it for one charcoal. After that we'll use this one, and then after we get these done, we will be doing some other means of forging, as we are gonna find the magma sea when we get the well and hospital set up. Right, I will not even make stockpile for them there just yet. And this should all be red because we don't have a single piece of charcoal. Our food and drink situation is already secured with plump helmets and quarry bushes and pigtails. And because the quarry bushes produce a lot of food, as they are. Do we have them in here? Do we have any in the back? Okay, our farmers are not that great yet, so we don't have big stacks. Big stacks there, but anyway, we have plenty of food, so that's one concern we don't have to worry about anymore. Okay. Just thinking here what we do. Let's do that one charcoal. So let's go make sure we didn't accidentally tap into the cavern. And we're taking the bituminous coal. Holy shit! Okay, that was a good vein of it. Love it. Love it. Amazing. Yeah, that was a good find. Guess I don't need to mark that anymore. Yes! Hey, Athena, my man! Thank you so much for the resub. Everything's going really good. I haven't been playing Long Dark myself in a long time, so I do have to give a shout out to anyone who does play it, and if you do like the Long Dark, definitely give Athena a follow. I will return to the Bear Island eventually, but right now the call of the dwarves is too strong. But yeah, we had a lot of bituminous coal in there. That's good. We got the charcoal, so now I was about to do bituminous coal on repeat, but we don't actually need to do that. We just need to do. Let's do 10. That will be a lot. Even without magma, we are well set in here. I don't need this wood furnace anymore, so I will just make a forge instead. Yeah, that is the thing. Like there's so many games I would like to play, and then like a big update for game like Dwarf Fortress comes out, I will have to prioritize that updated Long Dark will have to wait, and not to mention many other games. So yeah, let's do a normal forge. Normal forge, and I will start by smelting some limonites. Iron. That's what we had on the surface. Now let's bring that down. Let's take this one for one wheelbarrow so they can haul that faster. Good. Okay. Let's see, are we ready in here? This one is done, that needs a block. Needs a block, and then we can channel down. No, we channel down from here, of course. Channel down, and that wall is built. We let the water in. Okay, and the water flows immediately down in here, and it will come up here and flow into. As soon as it's full in this level, then it pressurizes into this level. And up here we will secure this by placing a wall there, so nothing can swim and climb up. There. And we have a secure source of water that should stop on level 7s. And not flood up. There we go. So it comes down it comes through the diagonal thing, so it's already pressurized at this level here, goes to a U-bend, comes through a floor grates so that nothing comes up from it, and then it depressurizes into our small reservoir that we can pump water into wherever we want. We could already tap into this one if we would like, but I will pump it and irrigate this area, and this will be our reservoir for a well. So let's do that. So what I think I will do is we'll have tap into that corner. That will be the well room. Let's take it from here. And maybe because the well is here, maybe I could have my little makeshift hospital back here. Let's do that. That can stay like that, and we'll make it like this. Don't hurt yourself, please. Oh, come on. Why did you have to climb up? Why couldn't you continue? Crap. I should have made it whole first. Always happens like this. Okay, fine. Fine. I guess it's safer like that as well, so they don't fall even that one tile. Okay, Limonites has been hauled in. Stuff is happening with 19 dwarves pretty well already. So let's do smelt Limonites. I think we have at least 5 here, so let's do that. That will give us iron. I could have made the screw pumps from just wood, but I will save the wood by making the pipes out of iron, so we can even move, especially the water. The well pump will be permanent, but the one we use for irrigation will be not. Also, I want all of these to be carried out from here, that they don't mess up with the mudding. With the mudding, and then let's take that down. We have some iron bars in there, so let's make iron pipe 2 and iron corkscrew 2, and we will need mechanisms as well, so let's make this one smaller. We'll need mechanism for other things as well, so good time to make a mechanic. And let me see. Diorite is not magma safe, nor is slate. Let's see. We have a lot of diorites here. It's the closest magma safe stone up from us. What do we have here? That's a lot of diorites. It's mudstone. Mudstone is not magma safe either. Yeah. Okay, we will have to. We do have Burrow up on top. That's definitely magma safe. Just double checking and kind of showing that. Check mark there. So Burrow could be an option, but I think I will look what we have closer to the magma sea. Before we start making magma safe mechanisms. Yeah, a little bit too far from the current staging area. actually producing a little bit of cloth in here. So let's make a stockpile for cloth in here. So 5 cloth and creates 5 bags. Then at some point I have to decide, do I want to make pins or not. Right now I'm not doing any because we are so limited on the wood. I think this area here could be expanded a little bit for some additional workshop space, and let's do some rock blocks. We're gonna need one for the, or 2 for the screw pumps, but then for other things as well. And continuously in the back of my head, we don't have much of security at the moment to speak of, so that can be a potential problem. We are not careful. Okay, let's do scarf down. Hopefully there's nothing too dangerous down there. Just blindly channeling down. There shouldn't be, but you never know. And then let's do one more there. A little bit of additional. Additional capacity for water. So it should be reclaimed because we did use quite a lot of dwarf power to put stuff in there. I think what I will do now, we will take this one down. Let that be still there. We'll see if we do additional crafts later. We do the wood stockpile. Wood stockpile in here. We do carpenter. And actually this was just for the wood furnace, so it's not even needed in here anymore. I think the cloth was done. Let me just check my stock. Yeah, so let's use the pigtail. A cloth bag, and let's make 5. Then this was, let's dump these rocks from here. I think we could do one iron chain. Okay. I never remember where it is in the workshops, but that's why we love the manager. We don't need to know. Actually, who you want to give water? Who do you want to give water? No water source. Someone feeling bad. Well, we are about to have a water source. Machines, screw bump from north to south. Diorite block, iron. No cats in there when that's placed because that's a wall. So yeah, let's make couple of iron chains extra for a traction bench. Let's make rock mechanisms. Let's make 5 for now. 1 for the well, and then for the traction benches, and then for other stuff as well. Let's make 4 tables for the hospital and 2 for the traction benches, and let's make 4 beds right now. Let's fill our own reservoir here, or the well reservoir. It's already full in there and takes a little while for that to fill. But that's already plenty to start with, so we are fine with that. And then we're gonna do fluids. Well, let's need that mechanism. Some more rock doors, we're gonna need those in the future. Okay, let's pump that to full as well. Go. This fills for future pumping that we will be doing to that direction. I think we can build that one already. So from south to north. This will be irrigated with mud for farming and potentially be a pasture as well, but I haven't done a irrigated pasture. How well it picks up moss, I don't know. will it go back to being a stone floor after they eat it or something? That's what I can now test that. I think they already built everything I asked for, so what we can do is traction bench 2. Very simple small hospital here. So we're gonna have I'll make this. Gonna have a bed, and a bed. Each of them will have a own table for surgeries, and then traction bench between the beds for the more immobilization requiring things. And then we need a couple of chests. So let's make 4 of those right now. And while the dwarves are less busy, they can smooth these. Okay, let's see how well we irrigate this with a pump. What are you doing? Oh, you're the kid. Okay. I guess they are busy smoothing, so let's wait with that. Let's build the well. Well. It would have been nice to get a legendary mechanic from wood fight, but we'll have to wait that we establish here first before I go above 20. Because we'll start getting strange moods and we'll start getting attention from outside more and all that thing when we go above 20 and start producing more value. It does remind me that we should consider a little bit of our defense is. So what I was actually thinking about was that I would have entrance for the wagons from up here, and they would come down to this level, and we would get them to the straight depot, and I would actually wall this off, and we would put a bridge in here so we can close the trade depot completely from outside, and that would be kind of the way in for the caravan. But then we would close in this actual entrance we have here, because we are not really spending time on the surface unless we get migrants. So let's do possibly our only build here on the surface for a very long time by doing a little bit of a blockage like that. And I think if I'm gonna do this, I would need to wall it off as well, so let's do it like that. I like drawbridges over retracting ones. We could also block the staircase with retracting bridge instead. But yeah, I like I guess we are using diorite, so let's make diorite blocks. So this is a way into the...
I'm dancing, friends.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Mr. Anonymous, whoever you were. 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that. Cheers, man. Thank you so much for that. That's generous. Let's build a wall and then we'll build a bridge in here. We would like to have a floor under it, so let's do that. Have to wait for additional blocks. Construction floor. That requires 6 as well. Well is operational. Beautiful. Those were older messages. I'm not sure who the water went for, but we will have a meeting area in here. That is a new hospital. Do have a chief medical dwarf already, so this will ask for things. I will up these numbers. I want to have the powder for casts just stored here, as I usually add like a stupid number here. Buckets and soap can be pretty high as well. We don't have any crutches or splints at the moment. And we are very limited yet again with the wood. So I think I will have to go and tap into the trees in the second cavern pretty soon. So we are quite limited, and that will be a danger of its own. Into the second cavern, because there are no trees in the third cavern where I wanted to settle. There are no trees. There are creeping eyes, but there are no trees. Yeah. Okay, flooring. Diorite blocks on top of there. At some point I will take the trade depot down. So these ones can be taken out. We'll need those. We'll need those down below. I will keep the drinks here, so whoever is up here, they can have a drink here if they need to. Let's move that area. Why are you sleeping here again? Is our dormitory like too far down below? So they just ignore it like that? Man. Guess we need individual bedrooms because they keep sleeping wherever. We need to start at least mining those. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we want to have them. Just thinking of having the bedrooms like next to the cavern. Cavern walls and kind of here and stuff. Not necessarily kind of minimizing the walking distances as much as I usually do. So I think we could do that, and I think I will do like 3x3 rooms. Right, we can't go to that side. This side will do. It'll be an interesting room there to take a little bit of a more unusual shape. So this could actually be nice. Let's do this. Be a little bit more creative with bedrooms than I usually am. Be a nice corner of that, but let's see how it works with the rest here. Slightly bigger room in here. I guess it's fine to have a little bit of a different shapes. So then this needs to go in there. Let's start with those. So those would be 4, 10, 14. 14 in here. Can I do like hallway like this, and how will it look? I actually kind of like that look. Yeah, I like that look, so I will continue it on this side as well. So there is already quite a lot of them. And we can add additional ones in here. There, now the problem would be getting enough wood to have beds for everyone. Let's see. A really good diagnostication in there. Chatramar. Santi is a good one as well. So do we have a specifically good surgeons? Chatramar is actually a good surgeon. Bone doctor. Santi. Skinner. Yeah, gonna be a backup diagnostician. That's already a pretty good crew. Pretty good crew for everything in there. Looking good. We need the wood. And that's kind of our next thing. Making a little bit of soap from the rock nuts might not be a bad idea. So So we wouldn't need to butcher anyone now, and we would have some soap place. Yeah, let's put the chests in the hospital. All their things. Soap next to the well. Bars, other soap. And let's do. Alright, but it requires ash as well, which is wood. Well, we need it at some points anyway, so let's make the ashery. The wood furnace and the ashery. Right, this requires the buckets, so we will need to make couple of buckets. Sacrifice a little bit of our wood for that, just in case we need to keep water. And then back here, do a drawbridge. Drawbridge in there. It's none of our... Well, I don't have to worry about magma safe right now then, I guess. Let's make it out of diorite, and then we're gonna have another bridge in here. I guess I could add a lever. Could add a lever here as well. So we're gonna need rock mechanisms, at least 6. So let's make 8. Let's make 8, and while all that is happening, let's see if someone is free to come and pump. They probably all went on the surface to smooth, but okay, let's see how this goes. How far? Easily. At least the back wall here would be nice. Okay, it's going pretty well. Nice. Okay, good. Then expand here. This is already pretty good, but if I can fill the whole room, that would be fantastic. It's more on the how much water we get down below. The pump would probably be enough, but just the water flows from the cavern. That's enough. It looks good. There's a lot of juice there as well. I think that might be enough, but I will wait that we get almost to the back wall, or actually hit the back wall. And done. That's, come on, yes, nice, got it fully. Okay, this will slowly evaporate. It will take a little while because the juice won't evaporate, but slowly, like one of the ones will disappear and it fills up and so on, and we'll get, this is already dusting of mud everywhere, so this will be farmable land now, and hopefully it will also grow moss, so we can have the animals in here as well. So when that all goes into once and mud, we'll take the pump off and I'll open the walls and we'll probably move some of this farming or add the farms down there. So I don't really want to have that much of that here where everyone is walking, and then we will, if it starts growing moss well, I will take the water buffaloes here as well to see how well that works as a pasture. But that is good. It's like I forgot one from here. Oh, I accidentally. Oh, right. That was not my idea actually to make a double room there. Okay, so then when you have the time, you can smooth all these so we can engrave them into being badass bedrooms. These ones. So here we go. And by the time that is done, would a medical guild make sense? Absolutely makes sense. However, we happened to get, because I did have a lot of guilds in the wood fight fort, that was the first fort for this civilization. We are getting migrants from there, so we actually have a highly skilled, as we saw as I was assigning them from here. So we have a highly skilled crew already. So instead, at the moment, I want them to focus time on the weaponsmith guild, so that everyone gets a little bit of weaponsmithing, so that if and when we go over 20 population, they will strange mood into the weapons and kind of focusing the skills on the weapons at the moment. If I only had like the diagnostician I embarked with, I might set up a doctor's guild, because the doctor's guild, it also levels up the two kind of orderlies skills, so it levels up the suturing and wound dressing. If you do specifically doctor's guild, not there's specific for diagnostician surgeons, but the doctor's guild is kind of the top level thing that can level up everything. Wait, how do we see that? What do we see? Wait, are we safe? did I accidentally open something? No, I didn't. Certainly not. I thought those only appear when you. Okay, so what do we have? We have cave swallow men or women. No, is there? Do I have a? No, it's chasing a grundle. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. I knew they would be coming, but I didn't expect them to come. Well, actually, we have been doing, of course, a lot of things. All these things that we are doing here counts for cavern agitation. But the caverns are closed at the moment, and I plan to deal with those guys by building my minecart grinder trap. That will be our main source of defense. The only problem is that I haven't yet figured out in my head how do I make it work in a way that my dwarves don't go into them. Will I just assign everyone to burrows? Because I would like that trap to be kind of running almost all the time. But right now we don't have to worry about those cave dwellers. Apart from the fact that when they spawn in like this, these guys will stay here unless some forgotten beast or something comes and kills them. And then when more spawn, you can get like a lot of the dwellers. You can easily get into like the 200, 400 range with dwellers. Yeah, I don't think I accidentally opened up anything. We did lose one dwarf when we claimed this space for a chaperer. I was one wall off from securing the whole place, and of course I kind of jinxed myself. I said that, hey, we successfully did it, and then, then all of a sudden I was like, literally almost like 10 seconds after, I was like, wait a minute, why is there blood here? And there was one headless dwarf next to a chaperer. So yeah, it is pretty dangerous. We took care of it with my because I brought 2 full sets of copper armor, so my makeshift military took care of the chaperer pretty easily. But yeah, that was like afterwards. I didn't check like was it actually that close that it was in my mind, but kind of I think I said like almost literally that, hey, we did it, successfully claimed caverns, and then almost the next sentence, why is there blood? Dwarf Fortress in a nutshell. Stuff happens when you least expect it. Okay, but that is. We did have a giant cave spider in there. I don't know where is it now. Have the cave swallow, spearmen and such killed those ones? But oh, these ones have. Oh no, they have wooden weapons. Oh, come on, we are not even gonna get metals from them? Like, what? No. No. I thought we would be getting some resources from them. Trade depot. Internal. Build construction bridge. Okay, my dwarves are kind of generally in this area. I think I will build the first lever room in here. They are hanging out in the guilds and the dining hall and all that. Oh yeah, if I could get like even like one log out of 10 weapons, those would already be a big resource for me. Maybe that's why there are no trees in this area, because those ones have taken all the wood. Right. Yeah, I think I will set surface lockdown capability first. So let's do surface gates. Surface gate and then 2 trade depot ones. We're in a really good place. I think one of the dwarves is still a little bit down from seeing their friend die, maybe. Okay, they were from an attack. No bad thoughts from sleeping on the floor, but the wonder need will be taken care of by a plant collection if I would like to set that up. But yeah, this one is setting up nicely. It is gathering fungus as well, so I think that is working. We don't need to re-irrigate that, so that can go. And now this could be used for farming. This could be used for the pasture when it gets more fungus. Now the thing is that will I still keep it here? I kind of have a decent setup here already for what we have at the moment, but it is an option. So maybe I would make farm plots even if I don't use them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do empty farm plots here, so let's do like that, and if I would move completely here, then like in the long run, maybe like that would probably be enough for the whole fort already. And then when this gathers a little bit of moss, I will move the animals in here. Livers. 3 of them. Smoothing these walls, so I will try to remember not to mine them, so that these ramps continue working. Okay. Outside gates. Trade depot north internal. Trade depot south external. Lingarino. This one. And that will be my livers level. Go. Ink. Link. There. Then we are able to lock down if we need to. I liked how the snow is piling up on here, like showing us how harsh environment this is. What I don't like is that we have these plants growing in here. I think I might even be able to collect them, and somehow that just doesn't fit the fact that we are in always freezing environments. We even have these growing here. Unless these are specifically like tundra things, but tundra specific vegetation. Are you sleeping in there, or are you just hanging out in the hospital? You look like you have no job. Okay, we need to start doing things. Okay, actually the engraver can engrave all the bedrooms. I'm gonna not do the walls yet. This will increase the value of the place a little bit, which might attract some unneeded attention, but then I need beds. And at the moment I have literally 8 logs. 8 logs, so we need to do things. Problem is we have where is it even? That's the first one, isn't it? Nope. We have trees in the first cavern layer. We could tap into the trees in here. Yes. Do have some in the second. Some in the second, but that's kind of that's far above us. And the seventh cavern layer is a kind of a weird one. We don't see much of it. There might be some space that we don't see at the moment. It's kind of very narrow, and kind of seems that it just stops here. Maybe a little bit of the sea, so it's kind of a very small one. And as said, kind of unfortunately, we don't have any trees growing up in here, which is very odd. Some dead grundles there. So for the trees, we would have to go for the first cavern. Right, we did have to coal in here. So I guess I would plan an entrance in here. Let me just see that this is still the same. It is, and I can actually see it. Let's break this wall here a little bit. Let's go and collect those. So what I could do here is I could open this, make a small bridge in here. Small bridge in here, and then maybe would probably just go cut some trees, get the wood, get out, close it. This will have a lot of trees because there's a lot of tower caps here. So we'd go harvest now, let it grow, open it again. So let's prepare for that. Let's do rock mechanisms. Let's do 4. Actually, let's do 6 and yeah, I don't think I will do gate straps this time. Just add a little bit of danger to this one. We might get the elves coming here as well, and humans. Let me actually do some rock crafts here on repeat. See if we need to change the worker. Stone. No, Monagas is the only one. Yeah, Monagas can continue doing that when they have time. Hey, the fortress grows, and at that does push me above the level 20 I was talking about, and it is Vinsanzi who gives birth to a girl. Yeah, I didn't have a strict cap at 19, so I guess we will go past first threshold for strange mood, for barony. All that is now possible. This means something. There is the baby. Baga. So let's name the baby. Let's take the next one from the queue. Dream Wreck. Dream Wreck, a baby with a dream of raising a family. Likes ornament, silver, emerald, the color burnt umber, quivers, armor stands, ospreymen for their fishing ability. Prefers to consume quinoa, pear, and broad beans. Needs alcohol like any just born baby. There's another baby. Yeah, looks like the dwarves have enough free time to have their fun. So Miguel, with Baskinger Jr., has given birth to their second child. First words, Kabada. Let's take the random pick. Random pick this time, and the baby will be Dasposen. The baby dreams of creating a great work of art. Likes porcelain, potential potter, if you have a Calorite, zinc, helmandine, giant rhinoceros leather. I would really like to have giant rhinos as war animals, that would be so cool. Mussel shell, backpacks, llamas for their wool. Likes to consume giant cannonal, bilberry wine, and dwarven sugar. We could arrange that. Has a deep dislike of the natural world. Well, here's one who shouldn't be a woodcutter, or actually should be a woodcutter. Should be a woodcutter if we had any of that, and well, maybe when they grow up, they could be doing that. An elf lover that shall not be. Okay, let's Well, speaking of woodcutting, we actually do need to have... Oh, right, we have the legendary one. We have the legendary one, so we have that taken care of. But on the other hand, do we want to sacrifice a legendary woodcutter into potential dangers? Of course we will, because that's a dwarven way. Okay, I need... we are working on so many levels that I need a place for here as well. So this will be... This is wood area. Cavern 1. Down here, back here. Actually, you know what? Let's open it. Certainly the first cavern can't be that dangerous. Is that one still flying up in the sky? It is. It's why are you walking up from there? Ah, right. Okay, this was the temporary one, right? Right. This one actually doesn't go down. Well, actually, it does have additional safety that I wasn't even thinking about, because it only comes up. If we put a hatch cover right here, nothing could come up from it. Well, actually, because of this level, they could come up. If I vault this off, you know what? Let's actually change this a little bit. Little bit of additional safety, so let's wall that off, and then we can have a hatch cover in here that we can lock. Build hatch that we don't have, I think. Hatch. Let's make it free. It is open. Quickly! Quickly! Chop them! Hew. All the trees. Think I need to have either a huge stockpile for wood, or we're gonna do quantum stockpile. If something comes up in the first cavern now, this is high chance for some fun here. Let's do. Build construction bridge. Oh, there's a rat. There's a rat. I see a rat. Is it a giant one? It's a giant one. Okay, I think that might cause some trouble. So let's send in the team. Let's follow it and see what it does. Yeah, it's coming right away. It's not that dangerous. It might hurt an unarmored one. But let's see. Oh, it wanted to go to the surface. Huh. Okay then. Cavern rat. I think I will let you be then. You be you. You go there. That's cool. Nothing else has popped up yet. Good example how fast it happens when it happens. Like stuff spawns immediately when I think this one came looking for the rats. A little bit close with slow with the pathing. Okay, let's build lever in there for that bridge. Wood area, cavern 1. Link. Oh, this was not built yet. Right, but that's those trees. Those trees. Let's do. Iron mine carts. Let's do 4 of them. Let's melt 6 of those. We have plenty of coke in there, yeah we do. What is the... Oh, are these in the... No, those are the 3rd layer. What is the rat doing? The rat is coming back inside. Is the rat scared? Rat is scared. Yeah. And... Were you scared of the rats? No. I think the rat is fine. Rat is fine. And as we start collecting the trees in here, I think we can do bed times 10 first. And I will turn this into quantum stockpile. Meaning we will, once we have the gates open, they will go and collect everything. I could mine a big area, put all the wood in there. But I like quantum stockpiles sometimes. So let's do... Let's do it there. So this will be wood quantum stockpile. This one will be... Actually, it can be that big, but it will be a wood collector. We'll do construction, drag stop, dump towards the quantum stockpile. Friction doesn't matter. Build it right there. Let's make it out of diorite blocks, doesn't really matter. We do a minecart routes. Call this one wood quantum stockpile. The stop is there. Remove conditions. Takes items. Wood. This case, stockpiles. Takes from the collector. Gives to the quantum stockpile. Assign a minecart as soon as it's done, and that's quantum stockpile. And what it will do, it will, with dwarf labor, collect all the possible wood from the map into this one tile. Which... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Please. Please, 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 please don't be in the first cavern. Okay. Interesting that we get notifications from the outside there. Sure, thanks. Okay, I want to hunt this rat down, just for food. So let's go and hunt it down. It's not bothering us that much, but ideally we would kill it inside. Jesus, that is loud. Okay, that is actually a good one. Let's kill it. Let's kill it inside. If this was a violent beast, we would... Oh, there we go. If this was a violent beast, that would have been... That would have been... It was mutilated, which means we can't butcher it, sadly. So we will let it rot there on the surface. As a warning for all the rats in the world. Wood area gates. Cavern 1. Link. This one. But again, that could have been something else much more dangerous. We have double safety into the cavern 1 with the hatch in here. Ooh. What? A masterwork hatch. Do we have a legendary carver? Expert accomplished. That was a good wait, let me go take a look. That was that's good. I wonder who did it. Wonder who built this. Vehicle, so that is Triune Kingdom. That's with accomplished level. That's actually pretty good. Do they have a preference for some stone? No, that was just lucky roll. Wow, nice. Nice. That is good news for our furniture production for the bedrooms. Actually, really good for that. So let's do rock cabinets. Let's do rock coffers. Let's do rock doors. Let's do 12 each now. And beds I was already doing. It was 7 there, so let's continue with 9. All looking good. Also running and collecting some trees. Excellent. Think I will engrave the doorways as well. Wood quantum stockpile working in there nicely. Do see we have a lot of bags, so I will do process plants 10 times. Cloth things were done, and we might make start to make some spare clothes. There's misclick. Doors. Bits. Whoa. A Kremlin? Whoa, 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 whoa. Kremlins do nasty things. Kremlins do nasty things. We don't want that doing some mischievous activity. So let's hunt it down. Luckily it looks like it's... Oh! That was fast response. And that's a dead end, so that should be a dead Kremlin. Wow, that was fast response. They were right there. Kremlins can actually do literally mischievous things. It's like, I think it's tagged as mischievous in the game files. They can go and pull levers, for example, and do other things like that. For that was luckily we get like a something like that instead of anything else dangerous coming in. So it does tell me that we might benefit from like a guard animal somewhere in here, but I think this could be a good spot for a guard animal. Like if something makes it here, we could have a guard animal in this spot. Have one of the dogs in there, and let me see how this is looking. This collecting the moss, which is great. Let's have a animal training area. Make our dogs hunter war. And actually from the kittens we have, because we are gonna have an explosion here if I don't. Let's geld all those. Let's geld one of the puppies. The hunting dog will be a guard animal. Guard animal, so let's do chain. Okay, I prefer iron chains for those, so let's do some iron chains. Do they spawn from the caverns? I believe so. But I think they might wander in from the surface as well. Yeah, so actually now that I'm saying that's allowed, I have no idea. I don't remember. My gut feeling is that they are coming from the caverns, but because we spotted that in the middle of the fortress, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but what's here? Here would be the thing. If something comes from the surface, kind of would we give it another path to come down to us, but through traps? And then we would keep ourselves safe. Or will I have like traps that I turn on just to avoid issues? I think I would like those traps to be down below. Hungry heads in the first cavern as well, so that's good. These were connected already. Linked. So we have a way in. I will actually close the outside gates, so that all the traffic goes through the cavern. This will close. That takes a while. There we go. And then I could have like as the most basic defensive structure. I could have like this one closed, and then if anything comes through, they would have to go through this, which I could fill with traps. And then, actually even more than that, what we could do is that I would have a bridge here that closes, and then all the enemies that come through, we would instead give them their own path down. Just see where would we take it. Well, maybe we can plan that's a little bit later, but the idea would be that, if, for example, if we get a Goblin Siege, I would have this open, this closed, a bridge here also closed, when I know that they are coming. And they would come all the way down to the bottom closer to us, where we would have some traps, maybe some magma, things like that. And they would come down this what is this, 120 levels, somewhere in here. Well, actually even more below, because the magma will be there. But I think I want to finish the bedrooms. And then we'll take a break, and then we'll go look for the magma sea. Because we are in a pretty good spot now with the forts. Kind of everything sets up. I wanted to set up here in the kind of well, this might turn out to be permanent thing for the food production and bedrooms and such, but kind of thinking that this could be a kind of a makeshift area a little bit. Some other dwarves might settle elsewhere, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's definitely growing nicely. Not fungus everywhere, so it's not picking up it as fast as the soil does. Right, so the second cavern was where? Here. Build chain. It would be the hunting dog. Then what we could actually do in here, we could have a guard dog above, looking from a crate, because I think that works as well. So we could have like the early detection system here. Like that, and we would have crates. 3 of them. Make this a little bit nicer looking. Thinking I will wall this off. Wall this off here and then we'll pasture an animal here, and they, at least in theory, they should be able to look down the floor crates. Floor crates and detect anything that's anything that comes down. Although if we detect it there, we can't close this in time. That's for sure. But this could be actually closed, and they would have to weigh further down. One of your scholars just got battered by a ghost. Oh no. Oh no. Like, deadly ghosts they are nasty. But on the other hand, they are very much avoidable if you just remember to make slabs. Oh. Summertime. I think this will be a good moment for a break. I will go check the bedrooms and then take a break. I have a couple of bedrooms there that I could already assign. And chests. Excellent. First bedrooms. Bada boom, bada beam. Nice. looks like they have been busy making more of the stuff, so we might get quite those chests. So that is 12 bedrooms then. 12 bedrooms done. Excellent. 9 to go. Well, I guess 7 to go because we have babies at the moment, but anyway. Good. Let's have a break there. And I'll continue after that, and when I get the bedrooms up, I think that would be, I think I want to go and find the magma sea, and then we might take the population gap to like 30 maybe, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that was a good first hell for today, so let's continue after a while, so see you guys in a bit.